llegue el balillón. El ruco es de familia. Versace siempre su envidia. Los haters llenos de envidia. No creen eso de la Biblia. Me gusta andar por la sierra, crecí entre los matorrales y aprendí a sacar las cuentas nomás con tanto costales. Me gusta burlar las redes. No quedan ni vallas, yo no respetan la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al truco siempre lo guayan y saga. Sígala, con juegos, no se anda, ya saben aquí quién manda porque hemos siempre en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo. Tengo unos carnales que te tupan del cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién.
Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Say you my be your nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against any like skeet all third on bitches. I put it in for you, I spin for you. Whatever you with, I'm with it. How you gon' coast it? No rockin' with you, I got you lit in the city. I been multitasking, rapping and being the daddy to my little children. I been spinning on business and spinning and spinning and spinning until I'm dizzy. I do all the you ain't never step of help with none of you. You doing a lot of capping, watch when I catch them. We could have been superstars. Remember when we would. You switch like a. My you. We could have been superstars. Can't help it now, I'm reminiscing. Remember when we would. Keep your distance, cause you switch like a. Track hard with the kid. When I slide. Bet I'm on my. When I'm outside, so them ran down. I knew the was fake, but I still, cause I'm a gremlin, yeah. Back door wide open, wait till my get out. All you time rolling. My opponent, no half stepping. Crush my arms, totally wood jet broke, no motion. Sleeping on sofas, creeping in highs like I done went to stages. Free me, baby, can't keep me, baby. They already hate when they gon' with me when I'm on. Oh, y'all think, look, yeah. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, I promise. Can't take me, can't guard me. I be on like Charmin. We could've been superstars. Remember when we would. You switch like a. We could've been superstars. Can't help it now, I'm reminiscing. Remember when we would. Keep your distance, cause you switch like a. Track hard with the kid. When I slide, bet I'm on my when I'm outside, so they don't ran down. I knew the was fake, but I still, cause I'm a gremlin.
Yeah, we could be superstars.
Super gremlin.
But I'm pretty sure our time is up.
Now your time is
So
up.
we fell off the spinning tops. Don't know, maybe control, but way more error.
I ain't sliming, I'm grinding. Any way you put it, I'm SG with it. I'm a super gremlin. Nightmare, baby. You know, I bet you always see me in your dream.
Like they said though, you can take a man out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of man. Mga kababayan! Turn up! Tayo'y Pilipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso, mapatagalong Bisaya o Ilocano, walang tatalo sa bagsik ng ating tubo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo, huwag nang pag-usapan ng mga negatibong pangyayari sa mampanig ka na sa mundo. Kinabukasan na natin to panalo. Yeah, keep one in your mouth when you're lying and stay on my business or watch you. Taking my people to heights where you crying, but regular living it, that's what I'm trying to prove. Instead of just lying in booths. First true Filipino rapper on the news. Enjoy if you're cool. Haters can snooze while I put my city on the map. 22 double O, Longapo City, no cap. Never forgetting the street where my cousin would sit when we always just listen to rap. Kendrick, M and ASAP with some metal and mammy, we turn up with that. Been mundane till the sun came, now we want fame like a kid in the. Hey, I've been in Spain, but the letter S is silent. I'm claiming my reign like a king so I can water crops for surviving. Go away if you trippin'. Had a homie. Ain't gonna love for the people who talk over songs when they claiming they listen. These bars never done. 3 stars in the sun. Hey, blue, red, draped down on the flag. No, we never fear none. Most of us did grow up with a trust fund. Know that I'm willing to give for a loved one. I'm on the move from nothing to someone, reminding my people to shout. Tayo'y Pilipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso, mapatagalong Bisaya o Ilocano, walang tatalo sa bagsik ng ating tubo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo, huwag nang pag-usapan ng mga negatibong pangyayari sa mampanig ka na sa mundo. Kinabukasan na natin to. Hey, kung inakala mong isang lingwahe lang kaya gamitin ni Easy, may laka mapapala kung ganyan ka mag-isip kay bathala ka sisingil. Utang na galing sa loob na lumutang, hinain sa turon na may pusang sinaing sa... Ano? Okay. Uray mo nga inbaglakin niya yun dituyak lang nagururay mo sinuti ang tayo tatlo ang sangsang itam aking tiwagas mo nga payong at takil kaya nga kanapig payong. Si kayo nga ang amin, lahat kayo, all of you. Ever since bata ako, I've been kinda discriminated in my own home country. Sure, some will be like, oh, puti-puti mo, tisoy. I ain't tisoy, I'm Pinoy. And I swear that nobody will ever look at me the same way. Again, I'll make it to the top while I'm showing their says. And nanalo na ako na mula. Sila po sa maktan, lahat na nasaktan na nalaman nila. Kanila bayani sa karagatan ng bansa na pag-aari ng Pilipino. Despite any turmoil, I'll be proud of my soil. Bakit? Kasi tayo'y Pilipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso, mapatagalong Bisaya o Ilocano, walang tatalo sa bagsik ng ating tubo. Isigaw ng malakas
I'm the one who put it on my back though. I'm the one who's showing off the ankles. Came up off $1, so I'm thankful. You know I gotta get it to the bank. Close facts, bro. Facts, bro, these is all facts. Big tunes, big checks, big racks, bro. Facts, bro, these is all facts. Who's this? Who's that? Whack, bro. Facts, bro, these is all facts. Men lie, women lie, stats don't. Facts, bro, really big facts. Yeah, it feel good to be an immigrant. When we order lunch, it's only chili shrimp. Mixing up masala with the don't die, but the smile very innocent. Who that is? Who that is? Big Baba, foreign with the Timberlands, no Prada with the yeah we with the get the prince with the dividends, inshallah. My shorty wrist whipping in some bangles. She in this cutting up the mangoes. Cuban links feeling like I'm Castro, but only with the cash flow. Facts, bro.
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. So the Pelicans win the tip. Left side Brunson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
On the drive, Covington is so explosive. Defense tries to keep up, but fouls him.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know it's tough to attract big-name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. B.A., but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
Lopez, the screen. Fires, top of the key. Brunson misses. George outside. It's Covington on the wing. Back to George. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
New Orleans calls timeout. Here's Brunson. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Jones. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Brunson. And the layup falls.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Outside Covington. Down low. Here's Zubac. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Brunson. Oh, a special move before that shot. Brunson's got 6 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Back to Covington. Hero right side. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by New Orleans. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. George for 3. Randle pulls down the board. Shoots. Ingram up top. From deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Coming onto the court right now. Time to get excited for your Clippers. Time for your Clippers team.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hero outside. Pass to George. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. New Orleans in the lead. And here's Ingram outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Nifty move. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots. You can't help but look toward their defense, and they're totally lost.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. And there's the drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Brunson. 14 points for him. And Hero comes to help. Outside Jones. No good with the triple. Pass to Hero. Back to Covington. The shake. The Pelicans pull it in. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Outside Ingram. Now Brunson. On the take. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. Shot clock at 6. Zubac comes with a double team. Inside. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Pelicans ahead, up by 15. And the second quarter about to get started.
19. Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
And B.A., when you think of C.J. McCollum, not only a superb scorer, but an intelligent and clever passer, too.
And Smitty McCollum has continued to add to his game over the years.
And what I like about it, we've seen the playmaking improve because he's one of the best combo guards we have in this game. An unpredictable player who just torches the defense.
And they'll get another chance. Up top, Randall. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And the Clippers have possession. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Pass to Man. Over Thompson. Here's Noel. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
For 3, McCollum. They get it back. Randall outside. Second shot opportunity. Excellent D there from Noel. Pass to Powell. Here's Boston. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Well, that is why we call C.J. a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Here's Man. High post Noel. Here's Boston. Thompson pulls it in.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Back to Randall. The 3 ball. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe him.
No, you shouldn't be, I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
Pass to Olynyk. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Here's man. McCollum defends. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
First team foul.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play. Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
Randall's got room. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Now Los Angeles with it, trailing by 19. Powell with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Nwaba. Over to the left wing. Here's Randall. Ooh, rejected by Noel. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:46 left to play in the half.
Brandon Ingram. Herbert Jones.
Here's Mann.
Jalen Brunson.
Out to Powell. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
.127 left in the second. Pass to Brunson. Oh, Covington with a block.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
Hero with it. Lots of room. Kept alive. Here's Zubac. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Outside Covington. George outside. Rejected by Lopez. And here's Brunson from the arc. And they recover it. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Three-pointer.
Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Hero outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Launches a 3. Sinks it from distance. Hero's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceled each other out perfectly.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now Los Angeles with it. 15-point game. George left side. Hero outside. Three-pointer, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Covington with a block. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. It's Covington on the wing. Back to George. Chalk up two there. George has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Pass to Jones. Back to Brunson. Launches it. The shot won't fall. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
George drives in. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot. Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. For three, Covington. Offensive board. Out to Leonard. Hero for three. And they get it back. They shoot again. Here's Zubac. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Zubac has got 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Jones from outside. Rebound by the Clippers.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Hero outside. Pass to Covington. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Covington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And here's Ingram from the arc. Tries again. Pass to Hayes. McCollum on the wing. 6 to shoot. McCollum draws the double. Knocks it down from distance. Ingram's got 8.
Showing off the range, I knew Ingram could hit from deep, but maybe not that deep.
Leonard outside. Picked by Covington. To the inside. And stolen by Hayes. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And here's Ingram outside. And the Clippers have possession. Trailing by 13. For three, George hits the three-pointer. He's got 9.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Again, the miss by Ingram.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Pass to Hero. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 29 left in the third. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
And that one's good. Ingram.
You must chase Ingram off the three-point line. He's too dangerous of a threat to hit a triple.
Outside Olynyk. Pass to Powell. Back to Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
You got that right. On target from range.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's man. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 35 seconds left in the third. He shoots. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
From deep three-point range, here's Lopez. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
Jones with the block. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Well, through
54.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here are the Pelicans now. Thompson with a screen. For three, McCollum. Here's Boston. Pass to Powell. From deep. And he recovers it. Here's Boston. Clock at 6. Now here's Olynyk. Check by Randall. Another shot. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Powell with it. McCollum covering. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Noel. That shot off. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
For three, McCollum.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Olynyk. Soft touch off the glass.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Pass to Nwaba. Fires the three. Noel with the rebound. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Powell right side. Outside Olynyk. Back to Powell. Lets it go from 14. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Brunson. Randall on the screen. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
Spins. Here's Randall. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
That one drops for him. Brunson's got 21.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Randall. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And Leonard, here we go. Count it.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
To the paint. Nwaba. Murphy's shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Hero outside. Lopez with the steal. Ingram with the ball. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Nimble ball handling by Ingram, allowing him to beat the D and find his shot.
Leonard with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. It's George on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Zubac. Good work defensively by Lopez. And here are the Pelicans now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. The shot by Ingram, no good. And the Clippers have possession.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pelicans.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end, play after play.
All day, she wanna crash at my crib tonight, but she leave eyelashes and stupid my gon' find. With a Pikachu beanie on top of Murakami pillow eating Synagogue. A lot of come around me try to be the same, but I can't practice with no that's not in the game. I'm black, Irishman. When I started balling, I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21s. What's I doing? Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. In a do-rag, in a beater like I'm Iverson. Yeah, they used to try to leave me out the flyer for the show. Now my trailer say it's Guap Dad on HBO. Get delivered to my... I'm in Cologne, smelling like buying cologne. Miami, it's not cold. No, we not on a boat. I'm on the river with my bros. We in trap with at least 15. I did 10,000 hours. Down and watch the game. I'm black, Irishman, yeah. When I started balling, I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21. Stupid young. Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. Do-rag in a beater like I'm Iverson. Waved up.
We got them body, can you control it, not every day. We got them body, can you control it, not every day. We got them body, can you control it, not every day. We got them body, can you control it, not every day. Thinking I can make as many songs, not a lady, but I haven't better, but she on the air on my cerebellum. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy?
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. You look at Atlanta. Outside Leonard. With the step back. Here's George. No good on the shot. Collins with some. Nice D. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Coming onto the court is your Clippers.
Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Pass to Hero. Back to Leonard. Now Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Zubac has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Clippers. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Murray. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Outside, George. Pass to Covington. Kicks it out to Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And, Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And, Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Now, here's Zubac. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Krejci. Pass to Hunter. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. And here's Los Angeles. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe I love to see him get up.
Here's Murray. Driving to the basket.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And with an update from the sideline, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
David, thank you for that. Very interesting. GA, their focus on preventing a scoring burst early on.
And it's tough. Once you've lost momentum, to try and recapture it. They're relying on their defense to negate that up front.
You'd love to live in that disruptive mode all night long, never allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Leonard with the ball, and guarded by Capella. Pass to Leonard. Outside for George. And stolen by Hunter. From deep, Collins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. For the finish. And it's George finishing it off.
You always talk about the first 2 steps in transition, and Paul George out quick and decisively that time.
Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Kicks it out to Covington. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Murray. And it's sent back by Leonard.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Deep 2 for Murray.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Capella. Ball stolen. Left side, George. Over in the corner, Zubac. And a wide open look for Hero. No good on the triple. Here's Capella. And it's rebounded by Covington.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Outside Collins. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Leonard with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. There's Hero with the 3. And they'll get another chance. Back to Zubac. And that one drops. Zubac has got 6 points.
And Tyler Hero with another great look, just understanding where his teammates are.
Here's Young. Driving the lane. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
The rebound by Ibaka. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. The Hawks trail by 7. Young looking around. And that one is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. Pass to Boston. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Olynyk inside. Goes back up. Here's Powell. And the rejection by Ibaka.
When it comes to the timing, Serge Ibaka has that in spades. What a great sense for blocking shots.
You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Griffin. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Now it's just a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Mann. Knocks down the 3-ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Count that one.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Young outside. Off target with his 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Mann. Back to Powell. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Young with no one around. Kept alive by Atlanta. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Mann. Pass to Boston. Three-pointer. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
And here's Young. Griffin looking around. And the rejection by Noel. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Outside, George. To the inside. Zubats in the post. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
It's Covington on the wing. Leonard on the wing. Lays it up off the glass.
That's great touch from the swing man as Kawhi knows that he can capitalize from that area and he can get there anytime he wants.
Young is double. Here's Collins.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Outside, Hero. Takes it off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The deep three from Murray. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Hero. George with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 10.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Pass to George. Zubats with it. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Murray surveying the D. Here's Collins. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
It's Covington on the wing. And that one's good, George. And it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And at 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Left side, George. Outside, Leonard. Kicks it out to Hero. Now Covington shoots, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
John Collins can run as a big and impressive right there in the open court.
Now here is George. He's got 12. Down low. Left side, Leonard. Outside for George. Pass to Zubats. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Hawks making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Trae Young.
The Hawks trail by 4. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul. Substitution.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Murray with it. He has 6. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Here's Boston. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here's Young for the lead. And the dunk by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Here's Mann. Right wing. Astro Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock. Violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And it's the Hawks' ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Pass to Murray. The kick out to Young. For the lead. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Capella's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
That's the end of the third quarter.
We're at the end of the third. And we've still got a close one. Hawks on top.
The Hawks, 30 seconds. We're in the Hawks.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mann. In the corner, Powell with it. Inside. Here's Noel. And he uses the glass on the layup. Noel's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Noel down low. Pass to Mann. And here is Olynyk. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Noel. The shot off that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young outside. Pulls up on the wing. In the corner, Bay with it. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. The kick out to Young. From deep. Rebound by the Clippers.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Screen by Ibaka. And that one, good.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Over to the wing. Griffin with the steal. A shot by Young. And right on target. Good. And now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores. Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
Murray for 3. Outside Collins. And he goes big with the dunk right over Robert Covington.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis who talked with the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Complete it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thanks, David. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoff, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
Clippers trail by 9. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Takes a step back. Here's Hero. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Outside Collins. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Collins has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Hero. Out to the wing.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
First team foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. .136 left in the fourth quarter. Young outside. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Back to Zubac. It's stolen by Capella. Screen by Capella. Young fires away from outside. From beyond the arc and then some. And now it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory.
Oh!
Defensive foul.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
It's Young on the wing. They get it back. Here's Capella. Young with the ball. Now Covington defending. Shot clock at 6. Capella trying to free himself up. Collins good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
Here's Young. And Tyler Hero gets the...
Money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Cut the coupe, Walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Boys got some lips sealed, ain't pillow talking. In my earlobe, got 2 carats, VVS. Got a penthouse near Rodeo, out for stress. All this money, when I grew up, I had nothing. Filled with my whole life is disgusting. Can't believe it, gotta thank God that I'm living comfortably. Getting checks, I don't believe, but she say she done with me. Burn some bridges and I let the fire light the way.
Kicking my feet up, left the PJs on a PJ. Yeah, I'm a big dog and I walk around with no leash. I got water on me, yeah, everything on Fiji.
Brand new bag, college girls in my raps.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. The Clippers looking for a strong start to this road trip.
And I think it's an important game. They only faced this club twice this season, and you mentioned that loss in the first one. You hate to get swept in a season series.
That has to be in the back of their minds, at least a little bit. So we'll see if they add any wrinkles to their schemes in this one.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And so it's Atlanta with it. After Tyler Hero hitting the three. And the basket by Krejci.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Now, here is George. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Murray with the defensive effort.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Here's Krejci. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. And that one, good.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Murray, no good. Here's George. And he drives in. And it's Paul George with the finish.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Not going to go that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Right side Hero. Outside Covington. Back to Zubac. Shoots over Capella. No good from Zubac.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Driving to the basket. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now here's Covington. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stolen by Collins. And even 3-on-3 break. With the step back. Wide open look here for Murray. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
And again, the turnover by the Clippers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Yeah, they've got the work cut out for them for sure. Putting up points in this defense, Greg, will be tough.
I like, though, that they've identified the key issue. They're not shying away from it. They know it's going to be difficult to score.
I think regardless of your initial approach, they know this is a game that's going to be about adjustments. There is a tactical advantage to be gained. You just have to find it.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Pass to George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
3 points.
The Hawks trailing.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
It's Covington on the wing. From past the arc. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Robert Covington has put in the time to make himself a long-distance threat.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by George.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Pass to Zubac. Outside, George. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And that was from the parking lot. Paul George very assured from distance.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Murray. Will it go? Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hunter. And the rejection by Zubats. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Stolen by George. Pass to Covington. Hero from long range. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Los Angeles leading by 8. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
He hits both from the stripe. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But to give him credit, to battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Krejci. That's tipped.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Right side, Covington. Pass to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubats. Here's Hunter. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. There's a screen by Collins. 6 to shoot. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
How about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
Outside, Hero. Outside, Covington. And that one's good. George has got 4 this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Goes up on the wing. Young, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
It's Powell on the wing. Olynyk in the corner. Pass to Boston. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Olynyk. Ibaka comes with the double team. This one for 3. Man can't hit. The Hawks trip by 10. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Los Angeles leading by 10. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. From down in the low post, it goes. Young's got his first points of the game.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Pass to Boston. Now Noel. And here is Powell. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 10. Young outside. Young is double. Okongwu. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
It's Powell on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
Here's Young, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Powell. Inside. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. There's a screen by Noel. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about that show of strength from Nerlens Noel? No fear in how he attacks the defense on these shots.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Pass to Olynyk. And it's sent back by Okongwu. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Young. Driving inside. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Noel. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Young with no one around. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And there's the drive. Good work there as it goes.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
The Hawks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
For the lead, it's hauled in by Zubac.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Leonard. There's a screen by Covington. Over in the corner, Hero. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop.
You know, after the pick, good job igniting the fast break. Young is a catalyst in so many ways.
Screen by Zubac. Pass to Covington. And the dunk by Zubac.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Young from outside. The shot misses. And the Clippers will come the other way. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Outside, Covington. Ibaka comes with the double team. Fires the 3. Covington's shot is off. Here's Atlanta. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs. And last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Hero brings the double team. Now Collins. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to George for the lead. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
It's Covington on the wing. Here's Leonard. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Here's Murray. Driving the lane.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Murray outside. Collins in the post. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Collins. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Collins has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Leonard with no one around. Drains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 5 points so far. Hero brings the double team. Collins in the post. And finish off by Collins.
this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
And here's George. No good there. Good work defensively by Capella. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Murray. And then Murray with the jam. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
George, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And he commits the intentional foul. The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw good, Murray. And Los Angeles with some changes. And so Murray nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Mann. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And the Clippers have possession. Pass to Boston. Here's Mann. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Doors to an opportunity knocked in the 2021 playoffs. Terrence Mann was ready to go.
He was, Kevin, and that's not the first time this has happened where an injured teammate meant the team looked to him a little bit more, and he did not waste his opportunity. He scored with a ton of enthusiasm, has a very impressive motor.
Here's Young from the arc. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
It's tipped.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And now we've got the intentional foul.
8 seconds. Team seconds.
Here's Boston. Noel. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Here's Griffin, and the 3 ball is good. And the Hawks lead by 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
In the corner, Powell with it. Pass to Noel. Basket good.
And honestly, you hope for more of this from Nerlens Noel moving forward. This guy must develop his interior game.
Young with the ball. Looking to get it going. And he sinks the layup. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Boston, no good.
How
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Young left side. They get the rebound.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Griffin with the steal. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
5 on the clock. There's Noel. And too long on the shot. The Hawks leading by 8. And an intentional foul right there. A different look for the Clippers.
Team first. Substitution on the floor.
Murray outside. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Krejci. 6 on the shot clock. Hunter with it. For the three. The Hawks again can't hit. On the wing, Jordan.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And George drops them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
.137 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Murray doesn't go that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Pass to Leonard. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
In the corner, Collins with it. Now Capella. Off on the layup.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Kicks it out to Hero. Outside Leonard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Young is double. Pass to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Young outside. Fires from the wing. Second shot opportunity. Hunter on the wing. And Trae Young hits from deep.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. Right side George. And stolen by Murray. Now, here is Young. From deep. It's off. And so it's Atlanta with the...
On Jesus in my life. Amen. I'm 44, but I love me a DM a delete she my little secret. You trying to dish me to blow up, I peep it. I can't respond, we just go at your people. If I left some rats on the bed, you can keep it. Getting deeper and deeper, I dig in ticket. My chef won't be and I was broke, had to fix it. A shark in the water, you swim with the little fish. I did the day by tomorrow, she miss it. She look up, then I kiss it. I'm not a goat, but I fit the description. I like the so I get it. We walk around with them bands and I breach it. I'm dropping hit after hit, I'm just chilling, but I chill with my children. Bigger the business, the bigger the office. I found and found me a sweat and I called up, they call for my artists, they making me offers. I don't even bargain, I start from the bottom. I lost a Ferrari, Las Vegas, Nevada. I woke up the following day and went harder. I'm cracking my shit, now they see that I'm smarter. I gotta get money, I love to get charter. I gave her 4 burgers at once for a startup. I can't let them down, walk around with my guard on. I'm screaming out YOLO, yeah, that's still the motto. I know I be on some they ain't thought of.
Sins, I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love with 2 girls at one time and they 10s. That's why I got 10 on my mind. I got M's, got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. Should repent. I need me some Jesus in my life. Amen.
Like who you playing? I fell out with my what we had, and we'll take that in your like what you saying, what you saying. Mother like what you saying? Oh, skirt about them streets and them pounds like who you playing? I fell out with my what we had, and we'll take that in your like what you saying, what you saying. But she end up keeping it real. The two with it, got out of caught them a deal. The chick got me, but I swear you went at a head. I heard the boy they slam them wanting to catch my boss one there, so I'm guessing I won his. My mama gave us salt in the Crocs when we were kids. So touching on that, my aunt, she took us in. They coached my cut, she caught me slipping with Katie. She told me that dread. But when I catch them out to that, after that little Juva, I'm up, now what you saying, what you saying?